AKA off tap, AKA crossing effects, AKA chosen effect. Back on the deck, getting ready to wreck the set. And don't you forget. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. Always a pleasure to be rocking and rolling with all you beautiful people around the globe. Family, what's going on?
What you talking about, Willis?
Alright guys, you know what time it is. Welcome back to the channel. Always a pleasure to be with all you beautiful souls around the globe. Guys, we got another reaction request, and this one here is from C-Boy. C-Boy wants to hear Frank Sinatra, My Way. We have done this before, and even if we hadn't done it, this is just one of the most iconic songs on the planet. You've heard it somewhere in your life, guaranteed, because Frank is the guy. He's the guy. Some people are the guy. No, he's the guy. So anyways, this is what C-Boy had to say. We need some Frank, don't we? Hell yeah, you always need some Frank in your life, that's for sure. This could be your theme song, Faith. Well, I think it's a perfect idea because, you know, I like to do things my way. Anywho, we're going to go ahead and dive in without further ado. For me, C-Boy, and all of you, Frank Sinatra, My Way. Let's get off tap.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few.
Okay. Can we take a moment to appreciate freaking how awesome he is vocally? Now, this is a song, sure, we all have probably heard at some point in time, but every time you hear it, the way that it may hit you may be different. That's what a reaction is, because in the moment, your reaction might be different than it was freaking 5 years ago when you heard it, or yesterday when you heard it. Yesterday, that should be a song too. Because all my troubles. All right, anyways. That's the other thing. My reactions I do in my way. I'm just saying. I do my way. So, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, look, can we appreciate also, look at him, look at those blue eyes, man. That's why he was called Blue-Eyed Frank. That was his nickname, something like that. Yeah. Okay, let's go on.
But then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew.
Man, I had that moment happen just not too long ago. I bit off more than I could chew, man. I had put this big slice of pizza in my mouth. I was like, and I realized that I was just bit off more than I could chew.
But through it all, when there was doubt. I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all and I stood tall and did it my way.
That's the way to do it, though. Seriously, you know, this life that you're navigating through, you know, there's going to always be someone who's telling you how you should do it. This is how you should do it. This is where, when, why, all those other things. They're telling you, you know, their opinion based on their own experience. And parents love to do that. You always notice your parents always like, look, blah, 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 blah. And it's almost like they want you to grow up and be a clone of them sometimes, because they're like, look, when I was a kid, this is what I did, and this is this, and this is what we think would be best for you. This is how we think you should live your life, blah, 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 blah. Some people don't understand that it's like the little kid who sometimes, even though you told them, don't put your hand on the oven, it's hot, it's going to burn you. You got to do it your way sometimes and find out these things on your own. You got to have your life experiences. You got to navigate this path, this journey on your own. You got to figure it out. Sometimes you might take a wrong turn, but that's okay. As long as you're doing it your way. Is it resonating with you? If it's making you feel good, are you happy? Are you being your authentic self? Are you keeping it on the real, on the low, as you go? Then there's no problemo. Okay, let's go.
I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill, my share of losing, and now as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way, oh no, not me, I did it my way. For what is a man?
I love that part. He just really gets into it. He dives in there. He's like, yo, as I said, bam, 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 bam. Like he's just reinforcing it. He's getting into there. I love that emotion, that passion. It's something he really feels passionate about. You can tell in the song. He's really feeling it. Deep in his feels about it. It's like, yo, man. At the end of the day, so many people, the naysayers, the haters, the freaking everybody else who thinks their way is graders, they freaking need to listen, because this guy right here, Frank Sinatra's on a mission, and he don't mean to be rude. He ain't doing no dissing, but he's just telling you this is his way, because he wasn't missing. He's just reminiscing, saying, now that I've gone down this path in my life, I know the way I did it was definitely right, because it was my way, and my way is better than the highway, because you know what I'm trying to say? Hey, going my way today. Yeah.
What has he got, if not himself? Then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels.
I love that. Saying the words that he really feels and not the words of one who kneels. Dude, he was freaking just like throwing shade on everybody. He's like, yo, I ain't gonna be like you, mister. Get off your knees, please. Oh man, he's roasting people, man. This is a diss track. This might be the first original diss track, man. He was Eminem all up on the back when he did this song, man. This is the original diss track. He's freaking dissing all of them, man. What you? Hey, look at you, man. You're freaking on your knees, man. I'm doing it my way, bro. Yeah.
The record shows I took the blows and did it my
And can we take a moment to appreciate just how beautiful those instruments sound, the strings, though, just I love the orchestration. It's just magic too. I mean, you got magic voice, magic orchestration. What is left to want in life, bro?
Yes, it was my way.
You know, I was having some fun during the song, but look, let's be real about this. Make no mistake that this is a very powerful song, and it's one of those songs that has so much positivity in it, inspiration, motivation for you to get out there and just have a go at it. Because as far as you know, the one and only thing you know for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, is you've got the life that you have right now. This is the one thing you know for sure. Anything else is your beliefs, your hopes, your dreams, your ideology, your religious whatever, bobbity blue blahs, your spiritual la di la la. But at the end of the day, the fact remains that right here, right now, is the one thing you certainly have to choose your path, make it your own, the freaking experience, to get out there and just do it your way. A lot of people live in fear. They don't take the moment. They don't seize the opportunity. They get one shot. That should be a song, freaking one shot enough. Boom, 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 boom. Anyways, yeah, so I just think that, you know, it's very important for you to get out there and just go with the flow, man. What feels right to you. You know, sometimes your way is definitely the best way, without a shadow of a doubt. You can't, just because something else also worked for someone else doesn't mean it's going to work for you. You know, there's people who have, you know, these vices in life, for example, and they may ask someone else, how did you overcome that? How did you achieve that? How did you get there? How did you do that? And they can only say what worked for them. At the end of the day, it may not apply or work for you. So it's important for you to get out there and don't let anyone else dictate or tell you how to navigate this crazy life, when you know in your heart you're feeling, you know what though, but I feel what I'm doing, I feel it's the right way, I feel it's right, I can feel it in the depths of my soul. So I'm going to go ahead and continue doing it my way. And at the end of the day, if you're doing it your way throughout your entire life, then at the end of your life, you won't have any regrets. You'll be able to sing very proud and loud like Frankie here, and you can be like, you know what, yeah, hey man, I did it my way. The good, the bad, the ugly, I did it my way. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it's how everyone should live. As long as your way does not also include you hindering someone else from living their life to the fullest their way. You know what I mean? Like, for example, you know, Ocean's 11, 12, 13, those type of movies. And they're like, yo, let's go and rob a casino. And it's like, yeah, that's great for them because those people in their crew got a paycheck, but that's probably a bad example. I probably could have thought of something a bit more, you know, but basically, long story short, I always say this thing. This is what I always say. In life, I always believe this. You guys have heard me say this before at some stage. I've always believed this, though. There should be no rules except one rule. One rule in life is all you need. You don't need all the other rules. You can do whatever you like, whatever you want, as long as it doesn't impact someone else's ability to do whatever they like and do what they want as well. You know, like putting someone else in harm's way because you're doing what you like, whatever you want, like for example, speeding down a crowded road with tons of people might not be the best idea, right? Because you could injure someone else. But if you decide to do it on like a private track or somewhere where no one's at, then bad example again, because I mean, like, of course you could do it on private property or racetrack, but I guess what I'm saying is, okay, here's a good one. I got it. Give me time. This is the one I used to always use because you can't dispute this one. You ride a motorcycle or a bicycle, up to you, whichever, or a scooter or a freaking skateboard or whatever, and they tell you got to wear a helmet. Now, technically, you should be free to not wear a helmet if you don't want to, because it's your life. If you want to freaking live on the edge like that and take responsibility of doing something that makes you feel happy, letting the wind blow through your hair, the bugs too, get them hitting you in the face, if you want freaking someone sneezing as you walk by on your scooter, you're rolling by and they sneeze and their COVID gets in your face, and I guess that's on, you should be allowed to, as long as it doesn't impact someone else. Because you not wearing a helmet, I shouldn't put the COVID part in because it messes up my thing. I used to never use the COVID thing. I don't know why I threw that in there. I was just for theatrical effect, so just ignore that part. But what I'm saying is, like, if you don't wear a helmet, that's on you, right? It technically, even though indirectly, if you get injured in the hospital, sure, it's obviously people are going to be sad and upset that you did that because you've now, got injured and whatever, potentially could have lost your life, whatever. But that was your choice. You did it your way. You made a decision, and it's like, well, they had fun those last moments. Freaking a fly flew in their eyeball. Freaking they couldn't see. Whoa! And they went into oncoming traffic. See, that's messed it up, because then the fly going in oncoming traffic, that kind of, that messes up my whole thing too, doesn't it? Because it's affecting someone else's. Yeah, this ain't going too well today. I'm messing it up for myself. I used to make this work. It used to, as long as it doesn't, okay, just take the fly thing out. Nothing went in. Okay, you didn't go in oncoming traffic. Just you was just on your way, and you just fell over and you hit your head. And no one was impacted by your stupidity. It's one of those days. Did it get cold in here right now? Is it just me? I ain't had no sleep. Okay, I had an hour. If you want to count an hour, that's like a power nap. An hour for what, going on 36 hours or whatever? Does that count? 48 hours, 36 hours? How many hours? I don't even know. So maybe I'm not completely saying what I'm thinking in my head perfectly, but my point is, okay, there's lots of examples out there. Okay, there's lots of rules and laws and regulations, as you know, right? And a lot of them are silly. Let's be real. Some of them are like, you're joking, right? Like, that's a thing? You're kidding me. But then some of them make sense, right? Like everyone wearing COVID masks. Like, it's a good idea, because it stops the spread, allegedly. And it's a good thing, right? Allegedly. So, but some things like, for example, them telling you, let's continue this another time, because my brain is not where I want it to be today. I'm going to admit that to you guys, because, again, lack of sleep, lack of blubbity blue blah. Hey, I did it my way. Let's just end it like that, because today, this reaction, I did it my way. Sometimes this is a good example of my way not always being the best way, not working, because I had a lot to say in my brain hole, but then my brain hole is like, no, look, calm down, because and we disagreeing, me and my brain hole right now. We ain't communicating properly. It's just lack of sleep, really, lack of eats. I ain't eaten none yet. Got the frying pan ready. I just ain't, it's nothing cooking. It's there. I'm probably gonna warm up some chocolate chip cookies in a bit, you know what I mean? Is that nutritional? No. They might tell you shouldn't eat chocolate chip cookies. But you might be like, hey, I did it my way. I wanted a chocolate chip cookie. I ate it. Yeah, sure. Am I fat now? Yeah, sure. I'm not as thin as I used to be because I ate too many chocolate chip cookies. But I did it my way. I ate it my way too because I didn't eat it like you told me I should eat it. Like pizza. That's a good example. Some people say do not use a knife and fork. Oh, we're getting back on track. Okay. I feel this one. Pizza. Yo, your pizza, you cannot use a knife and fork. That is just not on, dude. You have to pick it up and you need to eat it with your hand. No. I'm doing it my way, bro. I'm going to get the knife and get the fork. And I'm going to just... That's how I'm doing it my way. Hey. Tough crowd. Long day. I'm going to end this. I keep saying that and somehow my mouth just, again, we ain't communicating today. Brain hole, ear hole, mouth hole. We just going to go ahead and end this one right here. Okay. Anywho, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you learned something from my gibberish. I'm tempted to re-record this. Just so you know, I want you to know that I never, with all of my reactions, I don't do double takes. What comes out of this stupid hole right here is what it is. Because I do it my way. It's like, for better or for worse, you guys love it, hate it, whatever. It is what it is. So, I'm tempted, though, this time. Like, yo, that ending, though. So if you hear me saying this, means I didn't give in to my temptation to completely delete this. I'm really thinking about it. But, hey, you know what? I don't have time to redo all this. Sure, you guys get the gist of what I was saying anyways. I ultimately was just saying you just need one rule. As long as you don't hurt anyone else, you can do whatever you want. As long as you ain't going to hurt anyone else in the process of you doing whatever you want. That's just how I should have said it earlier. I think that's how I used to say it. I used to literally say this all the time. People hear me say it. We don't need all these rules. We don't need the 10 commandments. We need one commandment. Just do your thing. As long as it don't hurt anybody else. Do you. That's it. There we go. We're back on track now. I like that. I can end with that. All right. Remember to the fullest. Keep it off tap. I'm out.
Day to live another fairy tale. It's another night to drink and then forget. Oh no, tomorrow won't wait around forever. Regret will bear another stranger if you find we only have a day tonight. We only have a day tonight to live and never pray, to play and never die. Book of stars, the dusky twilight in my eyes, shadows of our